spent a year researching
Do we have any new members here? Anybody that's never been to one of our meetings before? We have a guest here, and our guest is Scott. And Scott, tell everybody what you actually do.
Well, let's see. Actually, I'm one of the newest members. I guess I'm the newest member here. I haven't been to a battle club meeting probably in 10 or 15 years, more like 15 years. So I'm glad to be back. Good to see some of the old faces, and met a few new people tonight. So just really enjoy bottle collecting. And the last few years I've been coming to the shows and doing video work for my YouTube station called DundalkTV. If you haven't seen any of the videos, please check it out. DundalkTV is all one word. You'll find it on YouTube.
Next quick thing, of course, is Rick, give us a quick show report, and how much do you have set up for next year?
May not be quick.
All right.
Anyway, I think this is a more intense show than we've had for a while. I could just get a feeling. I had so many phone calls and so many dealers that just pressured me to get into the thing for weeks. And actually a lot of them did, because we just get a lot of turnover every year. People being sick or whatever, a lot of strep throat or something going around. But it will be the second weekend next year. I had to make an executive decision here. I know there's tradition, but at the same time there's weather. And it just makes it so much more comfortable for people out of the area to come to the show that had to worry about that weather before, like people coming from the west who were trying to recruit, like the Midwest. They have to cross those mountains, and every year they have to worry about those mountains. So it's going to be the second weekend again next year. I don't want to flip-flop. I think that's a bad idea too.
tickets at the door too.
Right.
It's cold.
Right. And so this is, if you notice the week before, we really got nice weather. I think this is what's, going to be happening. We just wait one more week, So we did good. Attendance was about the same, really. It was within 25 or 30, I think, of the year before.
We definitely thank everybody that comes from out of state. And, anybody that makes the trek to be here, I mean, that shows, A, we put on a good show, and B, they know where to go if they really want to be involved with a good show. And there was like this buzz around this year of just like good feeling. I think the weather, even though it was, 50-50, but it wasn't, 6 below zero, and there wasn't 6 inches of snow on the ground. There wasn't ice in the parking lot.
People to know that, this is a lot of history involved with the bottle show too.
Right.
All these go-withs and the bottles themselves and everything, so.
I think TV is going to be our future. We got to somehow cultivate that, otherwise, with either Dundalk TV, YouTube. I think those are going to be really our friends in the future. Facebook. I think that's what's really going to help us out in the future. Now, the one thing that I saw about the same amount of kids this year, but it seemed like they came early in the day, and then by toward afternoon, the kid population had dropped off a little bit. So I guess the parents just bring them out early, they get them out to do something, and go from there. At the table, the hospitality table, I was there probably 80% of the day, and I mean, how many accolades I got from people who came in and said, "Oh yeah, this is the best one," and that came from vendors too, and that's saying something about us. Revolve around our show finds. So what we're going to do is go around the room, and everybody can give a couple minutes on what they found and at the show, and what they bought, traded, stole, or found. So I'll start with what I found because I'm up front here. Best thing here I got was a Washington Bottling crock bottle here, ginger beer from Baltimore. I did really well. I got Arlington Brewing over there. That's a nice one there. Then Micah didn't want to carry this home tonight and forced this on me. It's a extremely rare Chatelaine water with a screw top. Okay, I mean those are really hard, and it's got the original cap. So That's what I found. Who's next? What'd you find? Somebody stand and tell us what you found at the show. Chuck.
Okay, you know, what's so nice about the show, I bought a bunch of great bottles, beer bottles, just really great Baltimore bottles, but, you know, you can find really unique, strange stuff that's inexpensive at the show. And this is a perfect example from Chris Rao. You gotta keep walking by Chris's table because it changes and he has different stuff on it every hour or so. But this is the smallest bottle you'll ever see. It's in mint condition, it's got the thinnest flared lip that you ever see, and it's a Dunk bottle for $5. And he agreed it's the smallest bottle he's ever seen. So for $5, a mint condition, flared lip and mint condition bottle. Anyway, also, one of the strangest things I bought, this is just a piece of china, and it's from Mellor, Taylor and Company China from England. But on the front it says Seth Hopkins and Company, China and Glass. But what caught my attention was, it says Baltimore, Maryland, 1889. And for like $7 I bought it, and I didn't notice it until I got home, but it's made to look like an envelope.
Yeah, envelope, I've seen that.
And the stamp, the postmark is Baltimore, Maryland, December 25th, Christmas, in 1889.
Yeah.
So
It was a
a
giveaway.
giveaway with Christmas, you know, for $7. So I thought that was really neat.
Very
Kind of the
cool.
neatest thing I found at the show.
Very cool. And you say you bought the one for $5 from Chris Rao?
$5. So when you buy a $5 bottle, you don't have to haggle over the price.
No, to me, it's
So
amazing
just-
you bought something for Chris for $5. I mean, the guy's not here to defend himself, but I'm just saying. Okay, who's next? Has anybody got anything they found?
Yeah, I got something.
What do you got?
I got a milk bottle.
No.
Anyway, it's Tacoma Dairy, security guaranteed, and it's got the name of Harry B., I guess it's Gates. And anyway, Mike and them looked it up and found out that it's in Montgomery County, right by Washington D.C.
At the line.
And it wasn't on, now it does have a little bit of a bite in it, but not bad. So I paid $1,000. No, I didn't. And then I got
Yeah, we know better, Pete. So
this looks pretty bad, but this side's not bad. A cream top bottle, and it's from the very common, the Willow Farm Dairy up in Westminster, but it has a V and it says "Buy Bonds," so it's a war bottle bond,
Okay.
which you don't see too many of them now.
Very cool.
Did you say Westminster?
Westminster,
Westminster.
and that's it.
That's it? Anybody else? Steve, Bob?
I got a few things. First thing is giveaway for Christmas, shaped like a lump of coal, in case you were bad. It's ground top, and you can see the color is deep purple, about 1890s. And got an unlisted whiskey quart, which is Sweeney and Company Pure Rye, Baltimore and Spring Streets. It's not in the book.
Did they know it was unlisted?
Huh?
Did they know it was unlisted or just you?
I didn't tell them.
No, just here.
Baltimore Medicine, L.J. Hayden's Pure Herb Medicine, Baltimore, Maryland. Nice amber medicine. And an A.C. Meyer Berliner Gertrude Kummel, which is I guess it's some kind of liqueur. And the neat thing about it is that you can see where it was peened out from Udolpho Wolf, so it needs a little cleaning, but it's a nice bottle. Thanks.
All right. What you got?
I got 4 bottles. I have, I'm trying to complete a list of there's a list of 17 bottles on a book that was written in 1905 called The Great American Fraud, which talks about these cures that really weren't cures, that were really killing people. So I picked up this Osmo Emulsion, which is on the list, and J. Bull's cough syrup from Baltimore. And this is actually a pretty nice one. I got it just because it was on the list, but it turns out it's a really nice bottle. I also got St. Jacob's Oil from Baltimore. And I didn't know that they spelled it O-E-L, but that's the way it's spelled on this bottle. And the last one, I collect rheumatism cures. So this is Dr. J. Kaufman's Angeline Internal Rheumatism Cure from Hamilton, Ohio.
Very nice, very nice.
What?
Dave Allenkamp.
As everybody can see, I'm getting rid of my sodas, I'm changing over to bitters. I picked up a African stomach bitters for, guy had 125 on it, I got it for 30. So, after negotiating a few times. So I thought it was a good find, so I'm still learning, I don't know where it's from, but it's in good shape, it's a little honey amber, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's a little bit more money for bitters, but that's what I'm gonna be collecting now soon. Other than that, that's about it. Anybody interested in this?
Rita, I saw you walking out with bags and bags and bags and stuff. So what did you get?
I didn't want to show people how out of control I was.
Don't worry, this is like an AA meeting. You can tell us, it's all good.
What did you do, Rita? Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
I'm a bottle addict.
Yeah.
I got some nice things though.
Good. Over here. And what'd you find?
Well, this was at the show. It's inside salt glaze jug for the Gilbert Brothers wholesale druggists. And I had the Shackman, so I wanted to get the other one, the Gilbert. But I forgot to go back and get it. It was so busy, so I had to pick it up tonight. So I saw it at the show, but I didn't technically get it at the show. Yeah, that's right.
All right, Rick.
That's it.
I was nice enough, someone of us from West Virginia was nice enough to bring me a unlisted citrate, Baltimore green citrate.
Nice.
Samuel Y. Harris, pharmacist, Baltimore, Maryland. So actually it says Baltimore on it, which a lot of them don't. You have to know the address. This has got no address, so it's a pretty nice bottle. And people bring me things. I'm so lucky because I can't shop. I mean, if I shop, it's accidental. So when you do accidental shopping, you don't get anything. So generally, and I've been after this one for a little bit because I heard about it and found that the person who had it didn't want it as much as I did. But the jar, Flaccus jar, steer's head Flaccus jar, but it has a clear insert, which is only one of two known.
Very nice.
And very detailed, very pretty little insert on it. It's not a great jar, but it is a great insert.
There you go.
So, and last but not least, Tom, where's Tom? Robusto. Tom, you're aware of these the Bromo Drug Company, because you've had one. Yep, and guys promised me this Bromo Drug Company for about 3 years. The guy from New York who dug it, and he finally remembered this time to bring it. But it's a knockoff. This is the Bromo Drug Company, Baltimore, Maryland, USA. On it, and it's pretty close. That's it.
Very nice, very nice. But it was a great show, it really was. And I want to thank everybody again, everybody that helped out, everybody that volunteered, everybody that did anything to help the show, because two people can't do it, and you can never have enough help. And it shows, it really shows, because we put on the best show out there. There is no two ways about that.